everybody. Okay, so my channel's been up for about a week now, and I've been making a lot of videos, and they've all been basically business type videos, and it is set up as a business channel, Melanie Catherine Reborns, but I kind of wanted to make things a little bit more personal. I don't like to have it be all business all the time. I just kind of want to get to know the Reborn community a little bit, so I thought maybe I would just tell you a little bit about me that isn't really about Reborns, but is just kind of about me. So, here we go. I hope you like it. Okay, so who am I? Well, I'm 47 years old. I live in Southern California. I have 3 children, 3 sons. 2 of them live in the house because they're still children, ages 11 and 8. Reborn is not the only thing that I do for an income. I am at home with my 2 younger sons, and I am a writer. I write articles. Now, I had always worked outside the home. I worked outside the home for 18 years, and then we discovered that my middle son had special needs, and we knew that he was going to need a ton of therapies and the like. And we had just moved out here to Southern California at that time. And my husband and I both received job offers, but my husband's job paid a lot more, and we knew we were going to be on basically one income. I didn't have any writing gigs at the time or anything. I wasn't set up for that. I had just come off of a full-time job. So whichever one of us made more money was going to be the person to go out to work, and the other person was going to stay home with my son. And I was really hoping that my husband would be able to stay home with my son, because they had a really good thing going on. It was really cute and sweet, but you know, we had to pay the mortgage, so my husband went to work, or went to work in his new job. He was working where we used to live too, obviously, and you know, I stayed home with my middle son. So it took a few years to get the writing thing going. I had been a writer previously on site at a publishing house, but freelance writing from home writers are kind of a dime a dozen. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it's looked at, and there are an awful lot of writers out there, and there are a lot of good writers out there who can just sit on their computer and write, just like I can. So it took a couple of years to get that going, but now I basically write at least every couple of days. I'm submitting an article to the person I call my boss. It's freelance, but I like to call him my boss man. So I also do that. Like I said, I have my 2 sons at home, ages 11 and 8. I do all the mommy stuff with them. I do, you know, we're about to start on soccer. We're going to do baseball in the spring. But we're kind of a non-traditional family. We're kind of offbeat and off the wall a little bit. We like to joke around a lot. And we have some, you know, weird interests. I mean, my husband's so into his documentaries and his end-of-the-world documentaries. And I'm into mysterious kind of stuff, and I absolutely love the holidays, but more than any other holiday, I love Halloween. So that's coming up now, and already I'm just sitting on my hands to keep from decorating my house, because I know it's only early September. And when I actually used to live in the Northeast, I lived in New Jersey. I don't know if you can hear the accent coming through. I've been here 9 years, but people who are from here hear the accent coming through. So maybe you hear it. But out here, you know, it's still 90, 95 degrees and occasionally 100 degrees all the way through the end of September. So it's weird to be decorating for autumn stuff in the beginning of September. When I lived in New Jersey, I would be putting out my stuff in August. So, but right now I'm sitting on my hands. I cannot wait to start decorating. So there's that. My family and I like to go to the mountains. We have a certain specific area that we go to over and over again. My husband's family and 3 other families timeshare a place up there. So on a tight budget, it's an easy getaway, but we also just really love it. We love the mountains. We love the water, and there's a lake up there. So there's some other things that I like to do. And basically, you know, I've always been a little bit offbeat. I've always been a little bit different. As a child, I constantly had my head in a book. I was just never like everyone else. But I lead a pretty mainstream life. I'm here in suburbia with my children and my husband. That's where I want to be. I would never want to be anywhere else except the suburbs, except perhaps some place slightly more rural, but still not crazy rural. I need my amenities. I need to know I'm near a hospital. I need to know that I'm near a grocery store. So I love the suburbs, which is crazy. Nobody loves the suburbs, but I do. So that's a little bit about me. If you want to tell me a little bit about yourself, I would love to hear about you. Link a video below, or ask me to sub you, and I will gladly sub to you and start watching your videos. I'm currently amassing a library of people I sub to, and I love watching the videos. I love hearing people talk, getting to know people. It's just a fun thing for me to do. So I am really glad to meet you, and I hope to hear from you soon.